Hi there.
Hey,
Okay.
catch me on the vlog. We're starting.
Yeah.
We're starting.
Where did you go to school?
Whoa, 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 whoa! Be like, hey, who are you?
Oh. Hey, who are you?
My name's Michaela with a J. Michaela Jennifer. I am almost 24 in like a month and a little bit. A month and a few days. And I'm in the corner in timeout.
Where'd you go to school?
Well, I went to a Catholic school, a private Catholic school, to play hockey. Girls ice hockey, because it was like really big in my family. And I really did like it a lot. And I also really just liked the school a lot. I didn't really like the public school where I lived. Yeah.
Do you have any siblings?
I do! I just choked on a raisin. I have a brother. His name is Tommy. And he is 2 years younger than me. And he's a mechanic. And then I also have well, I feel like technically, I guess she's like my aunt. But I like to like call her my sister because we pretty much like grew up together in a way. But she's a foster child and she has Angel Man syndrome. Looking at this flash is really weird. I feel pressured. Okay. But she is 30. She'll be 31 in August. She can't talk. Like mentally, she's kind of like an infant. But she's so great and a lot of fun. And I'm promising or crossing my fingers, pinkying, that I will do more vlogs with her because Sissy Sunday is a thing.
What's your dream job?
My dream job would be, okay, let's be corny. And my dream job is definitely to be a mom. I feel like I was born to be a mom, and a lot of people have told me that. But I did go to school for nursing, and I loved it. But I ended up being, like, way too sick. I had the PICC line in, and they told me I would be a liability in clinical, so I had to leave. But, or, like, a real life job probably be with, like, it would be, like, nursing or, like, a child life specialist. Something like that, I think. Yeah.
Do you work?
Hi, Sissy. Come here. I don't. I wish I could. But when I had to leave school, nursing school, I tried working in a daycare for a long time. And it was like way too much for me. And then I started to nanny, and I loved that so much. But then I got way worse and things went way downhill, and I started not being able to drive. And now I just I just babysit. And I help with my doctor, but it's not really like real life working. So I'm on disability, actually. As much as I hate that, it helps pay the medical bills.
So who are you? Just kidding. What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is yellow. Duh, because it's like the happiest color ever. And my room used to be yellow. But I just painted it this color, and I really like it.
Nice, nice. What's your favorite food?
My favorite food depends on the day. My grandma is always asking me if I'm pregnant. No, Gigi, I don't go out ever, so how could I be pregnant unless I'm like married? But what's it called? Immaculate conception? I'm not that. That'd be cool though. But my favorite food. That was the question.
Yeah.
My favorite food changes every 5 minutes. But if I had to live off of one food, it'd be peanut butter and jelly. Strawberry jelly. With chunks.
What's your favorite food at this moment?
Yogurt covered raisins.
Okay. What's your favorite movie?
Oh, Lord. There's a lot. Miracle. Like the hockey movie. My best friend's wedding. Oh. Me Before You. The movie we just watched the other night.
Forever My Girl?
Oh my Lord! I cried that whole movie. That was so good. So good. Yeah, I'm such a movie girl. Like, if you want to legit Netflix and chill, I'm your girl. But like, for real Netflix and chill. Not like that inappropriate kind. Yeah.
What's your favorite music?
Oh, favorite music? I feel like we should just throw a clip of me singing everything right there.
DJ Khaled!
Trey. Woo-hoo. Music. Is that? I literally like all music.
What's your favorite thing to do?
My favorite thing to do. I like to bake. I like to clean. It's weird. I like to watch movies. I love Thursdays with my godson. I love snuggling with this handsome guy right here. And I don't know. I like a lot of things.
What's your favorite sport?
Hockey. Duh. I'm a little bit obsessed. A little bit.
What's your favorite snacks? You're the one that wrote it down.
Shit.
She forgets everything, so she doesn't remember writing this down.
I like fruits. I like bad food for you. I like raisins. What don't I like?
You wrote things to do twice.
Oh, shit.
What's your favorite thing to do? Is that a different question?
I don't know.
We'll just cut that part out. Warm or cold?
Oh, warm, because I like to be tan. But I do like the winter sometimes. Yeah.
Cooking or baking?
That is a hard question. Baking.
He definitely sees a squirrel right now.
Probably.
Dressing up or sweats?
Lately, I've been really good with dressing up. But typically, you'll find me in sweatpants. You know that song? Sweatpants, hair tied, chilling with no makeup on. I'm your girl. It's me.
Sweet or sour?
A little bit of both. First, I'm sour, then I'm sweet.
Go. So how do you wash your hair when you have a PICC line in?
Well, we called it the arm condom because when I first got it, I had my PICC line for like 4 years now, but the only cover I could find was one that literally looked like, what's that called when it's not a glove but it covers your hand but you're like this? Mitten. It looked like a mitten on that part, and it literally went all the way up your arm, and you could not use your hand in the shower at all. So I had to like hold on to the shower bar and wash my hand with this hand, or I had to like complain to Heidi or Nicole to wash my hair. But now I have this little one, but it just covers like the little part of my arm. But lately, I don't know if my arm shrunk a little bit because I think it's been getting a little bit wet. So I just gotta be careful. Stop licking your ween on camera.
Oh, that reminds me. Where did you get moose?
Where do you lick your ween? I got this handsome guy. It was actually like a puppy mill, and I didn't know until after because it was like all over the news and stuff. But it was very random. We just saw this like pet store place, and we went in, and I looked at all different dogs and stuff, and then I was sitting because I like couldn't walk that day. It was like a long time ago, but so I was sitting, and my mom was picking out the dogs. And she picked this guy up because he was underneath all of his brothers and sisters, like smushed underneath them. And he was sleeping. So she picked him up and she gave him to me, and he crawled right in my neck. And like, he would not move. And that was that. And now I have you all to myself. Yep.
When you go to stores, do people make a big deal about him?
Oh God. Well, sometimes you get like rude. I mean, people always stare, and I hate it because honestly, I love him to death. But if it was my choice, I would not bring him with me places because I like to feel normal, and I don't like it when people stare at me. I get super defensive and usually really rude. But yeah, I've had people like try and cause a scene, but I can be a bad bitch, so that's probably inappropriate to say, but I don't let people fuck with me, so I'm not really worried about it. No more swear words. Get on it.
Okay, so, were you always sick growing up?
Not really. Like, random, like, kid sicknesses and stuff. But I was definitely always that kid that was, like, sick every day before school. But I don't think that really counts. I had strep throat all the time, so I had my tonsils out.
When did you start thinking something was seriously wrong?
Well, I was like seeing a bunch of different neurologists for like years, and they told me that I just had anxiety and depression and migraines, and I was on literally every single migraine pill that you could be on, but none of them helped, and like every single different anxiety medication, and none of them helped. And then into high school, like my sophomore year, things started like way going downhill. And it was my English teacher, Doc. He was like the one that was like, seriously, something's wrong with you. You should go to like Boston Children's Hospital or something. And I seriously think that if it wasn't for him, I probably like wouldn't have done anything, and I wouldn't have found out that I had Lyme disease.
When did you start seeing doctors?
When I was like 12, I started seeing like different specialists and like having like a bunch of different tests and all that stuff. Probably 12 or 13. Yeah.
How'd you find out that you had Lyme disease?
My childhood neurologist, the one that I was with for the longest, she like finally tested me for Lyme. I have to burp, kind of. It's not coming out. She tested me for Lyme and it came back positive. And I was sitting outside this house, actually, on the glider, and she called me. I was waiting for Crystal to get home. And she called me and she was like, you have Lyme disease. Go to CVS and get your medicine and start taking it right away. And so I did, and it didn't help, and I just kept getting worse. Yeah.
Since being sick, what's one thing that you've learned or realized that you would want someone else just starting out knowing?
Well, I would say, one, you need to be your biggest advocate, and you really need to like stand your ground, because not a lot of people will always listen to you or believe you, but don't let that get to you or make you feel like defeated or anything, because I definitely went through that and I still do go through that. But you really need to have that mentality, or like just know to trust your gut. Like, you know your body better than anybody else. So if something, you feel like something is wrong with you, don't let anybody like sway you or put you down or make you feel like you're fine if you're really not. Like, just be your biggest advocate, I guess, and know that there is more than likely other people out there going through the same thing that you are, and don't be afraid to reach out to somebody. Like when I was first sick or found out and everything, I didn't know anybody, and like that was sick too. But I started like, I guess, expanding my social media to like the chronic illness community, and that helped a lot. But just know that like there's people out there like myself that will support you. So like, don't ever be afraid to reach out and ask for help, because it's not something that you should go through alone, and you have no reason to go through it alone. Moose is throwing his bone almost at your head. But yeah, just be your biggest advocate. You literally have nothing without your health. Or, I don't know, I feel like he's gonna throw it at you. Oh, he missed. Yeah, just, you're way stronger than you think you are. So just don't give up. Keep the faith. Keep holding on, because you can get through it, and remind yourself that you've already made it through 100% of your bad days, so you're going to make it through this one. Thanks for watching! Be sure to subscribe and like the videos. special talent.